What's YouTube? It's your boy Mighty Max. Today we're back to a Cuckold couple. They're doing an interview, man. If you're new, drop a like, subscribe. What's to 10K? Feel me? Let's hop straight into the video, man. I found this on TikTok. I saw a clip, and the clip was so egregious. I had to react to the whole video, man. I had to see what the fuck these niggas are talking about. So if y'all don't know what a cuckold is, man, cuckold is a husband or a long-term boyfriend who likes or is forced to watch his wife have sex with other men. So off rip, I don't really kink shame, but I'm kink shaming a cuck, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Why are you with a girl if you want to watch her get piped out by another man, bro? Just watch porn. Feel me? Like, I don't understand that. Feel me? But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga want to pay me to pipe his bitch out
Sarah
in front of him, I'll do it. I ain't cap. Not gonna
Sarah
lie.
and Dakota, where are you guys from originally? Sarah, you're from where?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis. And Dakota, you grew up where?
Oklahoma.
How would you describe your childhood, Sarah?
Pretty good for the most part. My parents were always together, but my dad struggled with drugs. And
off rip, bro, I don't know if this nigga is forced or he likes it, but let's say hypothetically she's forcing him to watch her have sex with other men, bro. Like, bitch, you didn't look that good enough to even be forcing me to do anything. First of all, that's number one. Like, be grateful you're in a relationship with me, my nigga. Like, she's built like, I don't know what she's built like, man. To be honest, she's just built crazy. She's a unique build, my nigga. You feel me? Paint beast, unique build. Feel me? One of one. She got all the defensive badges, my nigga. You feel me? So off rip, you're not forcing me to do anything I don't want to do, my nigga. So let me not post so much videos already long enough as it is. Let's keep watching that shit.
when I was 5 or 6, my grandfather molested me, which drove my dad into drugs. Which, it was rocky a little bit. My mom was an amazing person, and she kept everything together. It's pretty cool.
You finished high school?
Technically, no. I made it all the way to senior year, and then I turned 18 and dropped out, and then went to summer school, and then I moved away to Oklahoma and quit. And then when I came back to Memphis, he helped me get my GED, and I got my GED.
Dakota,
So you finished high school?
Yes.
So
well,
you
he
finished.
pushed me to get it.
Got it. What kind of kid were you, like in your high school years as a teenager?
Very shy, withdrawn, bookworm, teacher's pet. Really good at science, reading, and all that good stuff. Sucked at math. But I was a very quiet kid, good kid, kept my head down.
And Dakota, what was your childhood like?
My mom had me when she was 15, and she originally didn't want me and tried having an abortion.
Oh, shit.
And when that didn't work, she gave me it for adoption when I was 11 minutes old. And my step-grandmother and grandfather, my grandfather, he was a truck driver and rode motorcycles and stuff his whole life, and was kind of a manly man. And all he had was daughters and never got to raise a son. And so he took the opportunity to raise a son, and him and my grandmother adopted me. And we were broken poor for the most part. We kind of came up for me and her on different spectrums. And
You grew up wealthy, Sarah?
Upper middle class. My dad was a pretty good airplane mechanic at FedEx for a while, until his
Those niggas make
downfall,
bread.
and he got kicked out because he failed a drug test.
Oh, I see.
Damn.
So Dakota, you graduated high school?
No.
No?
Actually, it was me and my grandma and grandfather. And my grandfather got cancer when I was younger and passed away when I was 14.
R.I.P.
And so it was me and my grandma, and I started working part-time. And so I was going to school like 3 or 4 days a week and working the rest. And I was working for $20 an hour building fence on a farm, and off the table and everything. And I just got to thinking as a young guy that if I worked 5 or 6 days a week and didn't go to school, that I'd make a lot more money. And so I quit school at 8th grade and started working full-time.
How was your childhood with your grandparents?
It was good. It wasn't bad. My grandma was the most loving person in the world.
She was.
Our entire town called her grandma, and she basically raised every child that she came across or tried to.
That's great.
She was a loving person. And my grandfather, he was just, like I said, a man's man. Didn't really take anything, or didn't back talk to him or anything like that. But I wasn't really beaten or anything like that. I just knew not to get loud or not to say anything wrong, or just be respectful, basically.
That's
He
fire.
was, former Marine, truck driver, biker, just kind of a no-nonsense guy that you just showed respect to.
And you and Sarah met how?
Off of At the time, it was My Yearbook as an online site, and it was intended for like people to stay in contact after they quit school. And we just started. I was in Oklahoma, and I got back in contact when at 17 with my real mother, and then moved to West Memphis to move in with her to try to have a relationship with her. And then I met her when I was just online talking to girls.
And you guys have been together how long?
12 years.
12 years.
Mhm.
It's almost like you're married.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We just said we weren't supposed to get married.
So we've been together 12 years, been living together at least 11.
No kids?
No,
No kids. And how old are you guys?
I'm 29.
I'm 30.
So you guys have an interesting aspect to your relationship.
Most would say yes.
How did this come about? It's called cuckolding. Tell me how that came about. Was your relationship always this way, or did it develop?
Not always. It didn't start out that way, but it developed that way.
How did that come about?
Well, do you want me to tell you how we started? Or?
Yeah, tell me. You started out as a vanilla relationship?
No, not at all. We were never vanilla. We started out actually in the BDSM. I was really into the BDSM and like slavery and sub stuff and all of that fun stuff. And so we started out as he was my master. Like we went that, like they were that level. And my mom found out because she looked through my phone because she was very nosy, even though I was 18 at the time. She was one of those very controlling moms at the time. And she freaked out because she saw me calling him master. And she's like, y'all can't be together anymore. No, you're never going to be together. So at 18, I left.
So how does he go from being the master to being the bitch? Like, how do you go from, like, telling the bitch what to do to now she's getting piped out by other niggas and shit, you feel me? Like, that's what I want
moved
to
into
know.
Oklahoma where we did that for a while. And then we got invited from one of his master friends to a big swingers party. And it was a lot of fun. So then we just started doing swinging. And then when we moved back to Tennessee, it was just easier to do the swinging, and because there was a bigger swingers community here than there was in Oklahoma.
So it developed into something different than Dakota being your master.
Yes. Slowly we stopped those swinging and then started doing like threesomes and all of that stuff. And then it turned into me pretty much telling him I'm sleeping with whomever I want and you're just going to sit in the corner and watch.
So you became the master, kind of.
I did. I am.
And Dakota, how does that sit with you?
I like it. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
Come with me.
So
So I
what
see it
does
doesn't really
this
have a
look
choice?
like? I mean, Sarah will bring home men, or tell me what happens.
Yeah, she'll bring home guys, or we'll go meet guys at like hotel rooms or stuff. But normally she just brings them home.
Yep. I like the comfort of my own home.
But I don't know. Call me toxic. Call me insecure. I don't know the females nowadays. They be like, oh, he's an insecure male. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. But, like, I dare bitch to tell me, yo, I'm going to fuck another nigga and you're going to watch. Bitch, what the fuck on my crib? The fuck? You go fuck another nigga outside and live outside, bitch. Like, the fuck? Fuck out of here, nigga. I would never stoop that, bro. That's like, what? That's the most degrading shit in the fucking world, bro. Feel me? If you my bitch, you my bitch. That's it, my nigga. That's it. No sharing, none of that. Feel me? And I'm definitely not watching you get piped out by another nigga. That shit, nigga, I feel like that shit would crush my ego, bro. Like, imagine watching a woman you love get violated. Get her pussy demolished by some bum-ass, dirty-ass nigga, bro. Feel me?
These are just random guys you'll meet.
Well, I have a black-only preference, so all of them are black, but yes.
That's like the
And
most
they're,
typical shit, too,
made
bro.
on-
What the fuck? What's up with, like, these white couples? Especially these white men wanting their wives to get piped out by a black nigga, bro. Like, what's up with that, bro? Like, they gotta study that. That's like some type of racial shit. Like, did the slave owners do that back in the day? And it's like getting, you know, like brought down like genetically and stuff like that. Like, that's an interesting concept. Cause it's like that's a big thing in porn too.
I'm on websites, or I've given my number out to people and random and just invited them over. Like a guy through a drive-through. I thought he was cute, so I gave him my number and he showed up that night.
And this happens how often?
Guys be
I
horny
try
too.
to do it at least once or twice a week, but work, it's really hard.
You guys are both working.
Yes, we work full time.
Yeah.
But
And you,
I do it every opportunity I can when I get free time.
Twice the past week.
Yeah, twice so far.
and Dakota, you'll sit in the room and watch.
To watch and record and stuff like that,
Really?
or whatever the guys want me, if they want me to do stuff.
So what is your experience of this? Is it humiliating? Is it tantalizing? Is it exciting? What is it?
It is humiliating, but it's also sexy to watch a guy basically perform better than I can. It's almost like watching porn.
Do you think porn is what kind of led you into this?
Not really.
Being a voyeur? No.
Not really. So I think it went from us doing like threesomes and swinging, into us both realizing that it was.
But that's more normal though. I feel like swinging and threesomes is more normal because you both are participating. Feel me? This is a weird concept. They gotta like diagnose niggas' brain or some shit.
More fun if I was just watching and she was playing with the guys.
And you'll pick up different guys each time?
Well, I've got my regulars that I like, but yeah, I cycle through guys sometimes, unless I find a regular that I really, really like, and then I'll play with him quite a bit.
But you're more closely bonded with Dakota than all these other guys, I assume, right?
Oh yes, most definitely.
You're not going to leave Dakota for somebody you...
Never. I will laugh at them and tell them, no, sorry, not gonna happen. You're gonna take me, and then he's gonna be there whether you like it or not.
and you have a sex life that continues with Dakota?
No.
So you guys don't have sex?
No.
Not in the traditional sense.
No, not in the traditional sense at all.
Oh, really? So, and Dakota, do you have sex of any sort with anyone?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Where do you see this progressing?
How long? He should ask him how long has it been since he's had sex, bro. Like that's my question. For me, how long has it been? Cause she's fucked recently. He said 2 times this week. Feel me? So how long has it been since you fucked on it? Cause that can't be healthy, bro. Like you're in a relationship emotionally, but not physically.
Relationship, I would say.
I guess I have become possessive. It's mine. He's mine. I control what he does when it comes to sex and all that stuff.
Is that your personality, to be so dominant, be the boss?
No, it didn't used to be. It's because of him. I used to be very shy and not confident at all. He's given me a lot of confidence over the years.
And she's submissive to the other guys as well.
Oh yeah, I am submissive to my partners, but dominant to him.
Bro, that's what I understand. So if he blessed you with confidence, helped you get your GED, yo, throw the nigga some pussy, bro. Like at least you can keep fucking the black dudes if you want, my nigga. But just bless my man some pussy at least once a week, my nigga. Damn. Like even some pity pussy. Like even if the niggas dick trash, bro. Like give him some pity shit.
It's interesting. So Dakota, you enjoy being the sub, as they call it?
Yeah. It's quite a bit of fun. It's because my whole life in jobs and everything, I've always been in power, or like the supervisor or something. And it's nice for somebody else to have the power and me not to have to worry about everything that's going to happen. I can just kind of go with it.
Oh, so outside of your home life, you're the boss typically at work.
Yeah. Yeah, we own our own business, so I'm the boss of our little company.
He likes driving a lot more than I do too.
That makes sense.
And but at home, she's the boss.
Yes.
And you use
Okay, it's making more sense now because there's a lot of guys that are in power that get tired of being in power all the time, so they do shit like that.
to be the boss.
Makes
right?
sense.
Yep. Yeah. How is it different now for you?
Well, she controls every aspect basically now, and has the same control that I had. And I just pretty much ask permission before I really do anything.
Have you ever had like interactions with guys that just went bad, or are they always pretty much what you have planned?
What do you mean by
I mean, like,
bad?
you know, does a guy ever have expectations that, like, why is there a guy in the room or anything like that?
No. Well, if I have guys like that, I'll normally just have him like sit outside the door and watch. That way he's still watching and everything, but the guy can be like, I'm not being watched. I can't really see, but he's just outside the door.
Is this arousing for you, Dakota?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yep. Yeah. Because I know they're more physically fit, or they're bigger or stuff like that. They can perform better, basically, I guess. in a physical aspect.
Yeah. So Sarah, all the partners you'll bring in, the African American men, how do they compare to Dakota as a sexual partner?
You want me to answer? Or?
Yeah, you can answer.
They're just a lot bigger than I am, honestly. Like several times bigger.
Bro, does this nigga have a micro penis, bro? Like, cause I don't know if there's a stereotype that black dudes have apparently like big cocks and shit. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not fucking black. Feel me? Yeah, but I haven't seen a black penis either, other than porn. Obviously, you see them shits in porn, but everybody in fucking porn has big cocks. But this guy, like, bro, if you have an average penis, bro, like, you should be able to put in some work, bro. Like the physical shit, maybe he nuts fast. You can work on all that shit, bro. Feel me? Just work out. Feel me? Work on your stamina. Get a better diet. Shit like that, or like take a fucking Viagra, my guy. Like, you can improve your sexual. You know what I'm saying?
The black men are much more well endowed than you are.
How much is he packing? Ask that nigga how much inches is his dick. That's what I want to know.
It's just an aspect of she seems to have more fun with them. She's louder. She seems to enjoy it more.
I was like, there's a reason I like doing it in my bedroom and not in hotel rooms. Doing it in the comfort of my own home and not in a hotel room where there's walls on either side.
It's interesting because obviously Dakota has evolved to a point where your happiness is more important than his pride.
Yes. A lot of men won't do that, and that's probably
I would
half
say
the problem.
99.9% of men won't do that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of problems.
No,
with
it's not,
the world.
nigga. What you mean? The fuck, nigga? Without ego, nigga, we would not have built the shit we have built, my nigga. Feel me? The earth would not have been conquered, my nigga. Feel me? We would have not gone to war against other countries, my nigga. Ego is something people talk about. Your pride and ego kills. Yeah. If you got too much of it, yeah, like relax, nigga. But if you got none of it, like this nigga, bro, the world would be to shit, bro. Like, ego is important, man. Men have created, you know what I mean? I don't sound like Andrew Tate right now, my nigga, but yeah, men need ego, bro. Stop it.
Men need to be a little bit more humble and listen to their women.
Nah, fuck that.
Get
the fuck back in the kitchen.
You're not feeling. I mean, there's humiliation. You mentioned that.
Yeah, there's humiliation, and I guess in some aspects it kind of makes me feel like less of a man sometimes. But in all honesty, it doesn't bother me that bad at all, because it's what she wants and she's happier.
Once you open your mind, it makes you more of a man.
Yeah.
Actually, you're a great partner to her. She's free to do whatever she wants. Her happiness is more important to you than your pride.
Yeah, and I get away with a lot of stuff that most people wouldn't, or guys wouldn't get away with, like
what?
Buying motorcycles or buying stupid cars or spending money on stupid your guns and cars and stupid stuff like that.
Nigga, you can do that regardless. Bro, you give a bitch pipe money, you do all that regardless, bro. Feel me? And you get poon. Like,
a happy wife goes a long way.
If you make your woman happy, you get so many more things.
And meeting African American men is not a problem for you? You just do it online, or how do you do it?
Mostly online, but sometimes I do it in person. That's what this whole tattoo means. It's supposed to symbolize I'm exclusive to black guys. It's a Queen of Spades. And what it means is that I am only exclusive to black guys. It's pretty much a, hey, I want to fuck you, or I want to have sex with you. Come, all you got to do is come and ask, and I will be more than willing to.
And that's what that tattoo...
Yes, that's what the tattoo means.
So like any black guy? Or
I have
like
it
what?
on my chest so everybody can see it.
I would almost say that, like, even if we're together in public and a guy sees it, it's almost like a permission.
Yeah, it's
Like
permission. Like, come say hi.
Like you have permission to talk to her, flirt with her, stuff like that, in a way.
Are you guys thinking of having kids?
We've tried having kids since year 5 of this 12-year relationship, but over the years of just not using protection, all safely, mind you, I just realized that I just wouldn't get pregnant. And we've even tried like doing the whole planning stuff and having intercourse and stuff like that when you're ovulating, and just never happened, ever. Never even had a scare, not a once in our entire 12 years.
Are you using condoms with all your partners?
No.
No.
Ew.
I don't.
And you're not worried about getting pregnant?
No, I'm not.
It seems like
Fuck pregnant, you not worried about getting an STD?
you're not going to get...
We'd like to.
I would like to, but I've just never been able to.
You'd be okay if it was one of your other partners rather than Dakota?
That's what we've tried to.
Oh, that's what you're aiming for.
Yes, it is. If I have kids, I want it to be mixed.
Will you tell the father?
If I know who the father is. Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, we're not gonna ask for child support or anything.
And we wouldn't want to
Kid
hide
will
it or
still be
anything, yeah.
his, but
Yeah.
be very open about that as well.
That's crazy.
I don't
bro.
want them to have any responsibilities. It'll still be our kid.
Right.
We wouldn't want to take anything away from them if they wanted anything like that.
That's true. In all fairness. I wouldn't ask for child support though, like any of that stuff.
Right.
Because in the years we've been together, and with stuff I've done with other girls, I've never had any scares and never almost got a girl pregnant. And going to the doctor, they attributed it to my size and everything, and not being able to perform right or well. And
yeah, he has a micro penis, bro. He keeps talking about his size. Feel me? The doctor told him it was about his size. The nigga has, okay, it makes sense now. Feel me? So yeah. Now actually I understand him. Feel me? I understand it, bro, because everybody has to be loved. You feel me? But if your dick is too small to even enter inside of a woman, bro, like also, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you could do the most emotionally, bro. You could be there for her at all. You know what I'm saying? But we all need physical love. Feel me? So for her, she's not getting that. So now I understand, bro. I understand that now. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna clown him no more.
then with her and the other guys, so it's just because at first we didn't know if it was me not able to, get her pregnant, her able to get pregnant, and then with the other guys and everything, it's both of us, I guess.
Yes, we both have problems, but that's okay.
We did what we horribly called a breeding party, and did like a gangbang where we checked all the guys, had papers and everything for like tests and everything. But the whole point of it was to have like 6 or 7 guys come over and all of them attempt to get her pregnant.
Increase the chances pretty much.
She was ovulating.
Those niggas is nasty.
Worked, so.
Yeah, I guess if you don't get
Those niggas are disgusting, my nigga. After a nigga just nuts inside of a girl, you're gonna go right in? That's the nasty. That ew.
pregnant after that, it don't really. And we've done the tests and everything. They all came back that she can get pregnant. So we haven't went and got the more.
Yeah, that's God. He don't want y'all niggas to reproduce,
stuff
bro.
like that, but
He don't want more of you
all
niggas
the
out
initial
here.
testing all came back perfect.
It is what it is. We're happy.
At this point, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It's not something we're gonna try or not try for, I guess.
Right. I would assume that this kind of relationship requires really great communication and trust
Oh, yes.
between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you feel closer since this started? The relationship changed?
I don't think so. I think we've always
No,
been
we've
close.
always been. I don't feel any different from the first couple years we've been together till 12 years from now.
And after you have an interaction with some guy you met who comes by and just does his business and leaves,
Mm-hmm.
you guys will talk about it afterwards, or you'll...
Yeah, he helps clean up, does all that fun stuff. Then we just pretty much, like, it's puppy dog. We cuddle, watch movies, play games. Just we're in a really good mood.
Shower and go back to
Yeah,
normal life,
shower
hang
and go
out.
back to hanging out.
Or whatever's we got going on.
And it's a normal... other than the other sexual partners, it's a fairly normal relationship, it sounds like.
For the most part, yeah. People would think it's weird that sometimes I'll have him just like wearing panties and stuff around the house, or I've gotten lots of people who've been like, you're cheating on him, you don't really love him, and all this shit. And it's just like, you just don't know.
Don't slide past the panties shit. Why do you force him to wear panties, my nigga? Like, what? Why are you degrading this man like this? He already has a small cock.
Understand.
You think that's it? Just people just are too close-minded?
Yeah. I don't know how many times you don't really love her, or she doesn't really love you, you should leave her, blah, 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 blah. So you just don't understand.
In the past, when I would talk to girls, it would always turn to this weird aspect of, we're going to save you from her and show you how a woman should treat you and all this.
I'm an
And I'm like,
abusive,
"You don't
horrible person.
understand."
You're not interested.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You're faithful to Sarah.
Yep.
Even though she's unfaithful to you.
Yep.
Yeah. My grandmother, who's now passed away, used to tell everybody that she's the only reason I'm still alive. Because I was into a bunch of like dealing drugs and hanging out with the wrong people, getting in trouble when I was 16, 17, 18. And then I met her and I quit drinking, quit smoking, quit doing everything basically, and just went straight edge to be with her, and then changed my life for the better to be with her. And
You didn't have a license until he got with me.
So Sarah's influence on your life has been.
Yeah, I'd had several vehicles and no license, just been doing everything young and dumb basically until I got with her, and she was like, all right, look, we gotta.
Like you get in trouble with the law and things like that.
Yeah, I had 2 vehicles that were impounded and taken in Oklahoma because I was driving with, no license, and they just impounded the vehicles.
Are drugs a part of your life or lives?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Does that help with the sexual appetite?
What type of drugs?
Sometimes. I mostly for like the anxiety, depression, stuff like that. And then
smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, smoke a lot of weed.
But nothing hard.
None of the harder drugs.
Because of my childhood or whatever, I've never ever wanted to do anything hard. Never even thought about it.
So just weed.
I was 12 years old and I found my dad's crack pipe in the yard one day. And that, I don't know, it left a lasting impression that I'd never ever want to do anything like that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we'll do eggs or MDMA every once in a while, and I really like shrooms, but that's the hardest we've ever done.
Sarah, do you think there was something in your upbringing, your childhood, that made this, work for you, or give you this desire to have all these multiple partners, and do it, outside of your relationship with your main partner?
I don't think when it comes to the swinging and stuff, but the more like darker, like the more sadistic and that kind of BDSM stuff, I would attribute to what happened when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what else. Like when I remember when I was younger, I was like, this isn't normal. So I guess that's the only thing that really stands out to me that could change or sway my opinions on what I
don't know
like.
if you can even imagine it, but do you think that if the sexual abuse had not happened, that maybe this kind of relationship wouldn't be existing in your life?
Maybe. Or it wouldn't be to the extreme that it is now. But I'm happy with the way it is.
You guys are happy, and you're happy. You're happy with your relationship.
Oh, very.
You seem to be. Yeah.
That nigga did not answer that question. He is not happy, bro. Get this man out of there, bro. She's the devil, my nigga. You feel me? Get him out of there, bro. Please. Somebody save this man.
And Dakota, do you see yourself becoming more active sexually, or do you long for that, or do you just no longer have an appetite for it, the desire?
I'm not sure, honestly, because it's still going down, basically. Because it was a lot, and then it's kind of just dwindled down to not really anything.
And you're still a young man, so you should have
30.
A strong sex drive.
Yeah. But
you have none at all?
I do, but
No, it's not to say he doesn't do anything sexual. He just doesn't have intercourse.
So
I don't allow him to do that. Like, he's still, like, I'll make him edge and do all that stuff, but
what's that? What's edge?
He just doesn't intercourse, and no other females. Like, I'm very possessive. He's mine.
Oh, so he's not allowed to have other partners?
Not unless I specifically say so when I'm there.
But he's made to watch you have all the kind of partners you want?
Yes.
You feel like that's fair?
In a normal relationship, probably not.
Yeah, so in a normal relationship, no, but in my relationship, yes, because it's my relationship and I'm in charge, and it's what I want to do.
And Dakota's cool with that?
I still talk to other girls, like text message and stuff like that, but I don't do anything with them. And that's just as fun for me. I enjoy it. Like the communication and the talking and stuff like that.
What have you guys learned from this lifestyle that you've gotten into? Do you have any insights into relationships and love, and because you guys seem very committed to each other?
Oh yeah, always be open, try new things, talk about stuff. Like, if something's bothering you or you want to try something, don't be afraid to talk to your partner about it.
And if you are afraid to talk to him, you might not should be.
Yeah, if you are afraid to talk to him about it, then you should probably rethink your relationship.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Communication is probably the most key shit in the world, my nigga. But I'm gonna end the video here, bro. You feel me? Pretty much to the gist of it. You feel me? It was very long enough as it is. But let me know in the comments what y'all think. Would y'all be a part of a? Would you be a cuck if you're a guy, and if you're a girl, would you want to be in a type of relationship like this where your man watches you have sex with other men? Feel me? If you enjoyed the video, man, drop a like, subscribe, road to 10K. It's your boy Mighty Max, and I'm out.